Past tense of irregular verbs. Lesson plan. Overview. Duration 50 minutes. Learning objectives. Students will correctly identify and use irregular verb forms in the past tense. Students will practice using irregular verbs in both written exercises and oral communication. Students will demonstrate understanding of the difference between regular and irregular verbs. Standard alignment. Common European framework of reference. Time. Warm-up 5 minutes. Introduction to irregular verbs 10 minutes. Guided practice 15 minutes. Speaking activity 15 minutes. Closure and assessment 5 minutes. Materials needed. Irregular verb chart, poster, handouts with exercises, card sets with base form and past tense of irregular verbs. Projector if available, whiteboard and markers. Lesson procedures. Introduction 5 minutes. Begin the class by telling a short story about what you did last weekend, deliberately using several irregular verbs in the past tense. Ask students if they noticed any special words in your story. Write 3-4 irregular verbs you used on the board. Example: went, saw, ate, took. Ask students what is the present form of these verbs. Example: go, see, eat, take. Introduce the concept of these irregular verbs. Instruction 10 minutes. Display a chart showing common irregular verbs with their present and past forms. Explain that unlike regular verbs, play, played, irregular verbs don't follow rules and must be memorized. Categorize some irregular verbs by pattern. Verbs that don't change, put, put. Verbs that change vowels, sing, sang, swim, swam. Verbs that change completely, go, went, are, were. Modal pronunciation of each verb and have students repeat after you. Highlight the importance of learning these verbs as they are very common in English. Guided practice 15 minutes. Distribute the worksheet with the following exercises. Example: complete the sentences with the past tense form of the verbs in parentheses. Correct the mistakes in these sentences. Write the past tense of these irregular verbs. Have students work individually for 8 minutes. Review answers as a class, providing explanations where needed. Speaking activity 15 minutes. Memory match game 5 minutes. Divide students into pairs. Give each pair a set of cards with present and past forms of irregular verbs. Students place cards face down and take turns flipping 2 cards, trying to match the present and past forms. Past tense interview 10 minutes. Students remain in pairs. Provide a list of questions using irregular verbs. Example: what did you do last weekend? When did you last go to a restaurant? What did you eat? Did you ever break anything valuable? What happened? Have you ever made something special for someone? Where did you go on your last vacation? Students take turns interviewing each other and must use past tense irregular verbs in their answers. After the activity, ask a few students to share interesting things they learned about their partners. Closure and assessment 5 minutes. Exit ticket. Students write 3 sentences about their day yesterday using irregular verbs. Briefly review the importance of irregular verbs and remind students that they will need the practice and memorize them. Preview that in the next lesson. Students will continue practicing irregular verbs in different contexts.